My name is SireRamen, and you're watching Hearthstone Highlights. Argent Squire is an item obtained in World of Warcraft after you've become champion of your race during the Argent tournament. This tournament is a world event which is introduced in patch 3.1 and can be found in Icecrown at the area called the Argent Tournament Grounds. At the top of every hour, Tyrion Fordring makes an announcement about the tournament, stating that the need to attack the Icecrown Citadel with a small, concentrated force is high, as a larger force would only serve to feed the enemy more undead minions. Once obtained, the Argent Squire item can be used to summon an Argent Squire, which will carry a banner of any faction that the player has earned the right to champion. Once you become the champion of all races, you can buy a mini horse for the Squire, which gets you an achievement, as well as allowing the Squire to go to the shop, bank, or mailbox for you with a 4-hour cooldown. Argent Squire is a 1 mana cost, 1 attack, 1 health minion in Hearthstone with Divine Shield, meaning that this card can take an additional 1 attack before its health starts being affected. This card is sometimes chosen because of its Divine Shield, although there are arguably better cards suited to play for 1 cost. The most usefulness you'll gain from this card is having it in a deck alongside Blood Knight, which can then gain an additional 3 attack and 3 health through its ability. As a standalone card, however, it's not the best choice that can be picked, but it has its usefulness. Against mages, they won't be able to easily pick it off with their hero power, having to either attack it with another minion, use a spell to remove it, or waste a silence on it first. In that sense, it can be really good for messing up early game plays for the opponent, and if you've managed to buff its health and attack up, it can be an amazing minion. Argent Squire is a common minion which can be crafted for 40 dust, or 400 dust if you want a golden version. It is chosen in 4.54% of all decks over at Hearthstone.com, and is picked 79% of the time in their arena rounds. The flavor text on this card reads that the Argent Dawn Oath says, "I solemnly swear to uphold the light, purge the world of darkness, and to only eat burritos." There are many alternatives at 1 cost for this card, but the 2 I'd lean towards using more are the Shield Bearer for that early game taunt, or the Worgen Infiltrator because of its stealth ability. It all depends on what deck you're playing, however, so don't fully discount the Argent Squire just yet. Zoltan and Gabor is the artist on this card, and a whopping 9 others. While Argent Squire isn't going to be winning you any games, it can certainly help stall the opponent long enough for you to have a good combo to play. Its Divine Shield is useful for taking out early game enemies, as well as being a good damage sink for the opponent. My name's been SireRamen, and as always, you've been watching Hearthstone Highlights. I'll see you next turn.